Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Jennifer Mastery. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and also send me an email if you have any questions. I am just coming to you today because I have been going through changes, and I mean like upgrade changes, shifts, and not only has I been feeling them, different things have been happening, and I just want to share it with everybody so maybe they feel like they're not alone at this point in time with what is happening. So like I said, when it comes to upgrades, I feel like I've been upgrading in my gifts feel a little bit sharper. I feel like I'm more in tune with myself. I feel like I'm really in the heart center compared to how much I was before. And now when I'm there, everything's a little bit more clear. So I feel like when I'm reading, I'm sharper. I'm on point more, and things are easier. I'm finding that I'm also more calm. I'm feeling just a calmness going over me, even with just general life situations. I feel much more calmer. Um, the one thing I feel like an onion. I feel like I'm just pulling off layers. Layers are just being pulled off of me, in the sense where at first I was going through this time where, I was one day I was not feeling so good. I was feeling anxious. I was just feeling dreary, like I'm going through this dreary day. And then all of a sudden I just put on music. I put on, music in my ears, just relaxing, listening to music, just being playful with myself, just letting myself go and not sit there and be subject to what I was doing. At the moment, I was actually cooking, and cooking is not my biggest enjoyment. I'll tell you that much. So I was listening to the music, and as I'm cooking, it actually it was weird because it took me to a higher level, I guess you can say. Like I was really putting my love into this food, and I could really taste it in the end that I really had that love there because I was just kind of just letting myself be playful with the meal, just letting myself relax, letting myself be present in that moment and not sitting there and putting all life's demands on me. So that happened one day. Then the following day, I would get up again and I'm still not feeling good. I'm still not feeling myself. I feel disconnected, the source. I'm just not, where I need to be. So at that moment, I'm sorry, it's the dog. My dog, she just wants a little love here. So at that moment, I decided to just, go into my higher self, to connect with my higher self, and just to find out what my higher self was trying to tell me. Because the night before, I would wake up again, and I'm sure I have this in other videos where I felt like I was coughing. And I know it's my higher self trying to talk to me at that point in time because I'm not listening during the day. So my higher self was telling me, listen, you have to go within. You have to stop the struggle that you're having between you and yourself and coming into your heart center. And at that point in time, I'm like, I said to myself, I said, yes, I know I'm having this struggle, but it's very hard for me to let this go for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I'm just having a really hard time just letting the program take its course. So long story short is all of a sudden I'm in the heart center, and my higher self says to me, what you need to do? You need to do a tarot spread for yourself. So I did. All of a sudden, I normally only do 3 cards for the day is what I only normally do. And all of a sudden, pops into my head out of nowhere. Spirits and guides are like, no, we want a Celtic cross. I'm like, okay. So I did the Celtic cross, and looking at it, I found, certain things that were blind to me at that time. Certain things that I was not holding myself accountable for. So the one thing being is not letting the upgrades come through, I guess. So then I realized that after just seeing all the tarot cards laid out right in front of me, this is the past, this is the now, this is what's holding you back, this is the future. And all of a sudden I felt better. I think I felt better because I was able to see it right in front of me because I'm also a visual learner. So I was able to see what my future is and to kind of just let it go. So at that moment, I didn't, and I felt peace and I felt better. Then all of a sudden, I'm getting ready, taking a shower and so forth, get dressed, and I'm speaking to my daughter, and she's telling me, oh, look at me, I'm this, I'm that, I'm tall, I don't like what I'm wearing, it makes me look this way, it makes me look that way. And it wasn't nice things that she was telling herself. And I noticed at that point in time that whatever she was giving, like telling me, about herself was coming to me. Like I was feeling those negative, icky emotions. And right away I stopped her. I said, please stop doing that. I said, because every time you're saying that about yourself, it's coming back to you. The words are coming back. I said, stop saying that because you need to believe it. Listen, we all hear, and we all, whatever we say, we put out into the world, it doesn't go out, it comes back to you. So my point of this, what I'm saying is you have to sit there and respect yourself. You have to say, you know what? I look great. I look this. I'm losing weight. I'm doing this. I'm doing whatever you're doing, and say it to yourself. And that's what I was explaining to her. I go, stop doing that, putting the negative out there. I said, you're a beautiful girl. You look great. Stop saying that. I said, put out a more positive word when you speak. Bring it more positive back to you. Even if you're unhappy with the outcome of, the shirt or the pants or whatever, put a positive spin onto it instead of being so negative. So anyway, I noticed that. And then I started saying to myself, I'm like, wow, I'm really pulling in her emotions at this point in time, because I started to see my self feel down, and I was in that rut again, and I had to pull myself out. So at that point in time, like I said, I started to push away her emotions. And then throughout the following day, by the evening, I started to feel better again. I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling, I'm ready. I'm ready to read, or whatever the case is. I'm really having that great day. I'm really connecting with Mother Earth. I'm going out and taking a walk. I'm really raising my vibration, okay, at this point in time, and I'm really starting to feel better. So the following day, I wake up, I'm in my heart, getting into my heart center, checking in with my higher self, finding out what's going on. And all of a sudden, I just started to feel this like vibration over my body of just cleanliness, like cleansing me in every part of my body, from my head down to my toes. And it was the most beautiful thing ever. It was such a cleansing time. It was just excellent. It just felt so good. And I felt my vibration, raised at that point in time. And then I realized that my vibration is no longer going to be where it's been. It's raised, and I could see that my energy is shifting in the right direction. Okay. So what I'm trying to say from this video is you cannot argue with what's happening. You cannot like sit there and stop what's happening. Either you have to go with it and just like relax and just like free yourself to everything, or it's just always going to be like that, like inner struggle. And that's what I was going through. I was going through this inner struggle. And, and I feel like I go through the inner struggle with my daughter all the time. Like I find that she's having an inner struggle with herself. And then like she's coming to me and, she's, I hate to say it, but, being negative about herself. And I'm like, listen, but I don't want to hear this. I want to hear all good things. I want to hear all positive things about you. And like I said, I'm constantly trying to, explain to her that she has to shift to her way of thinking, shift everything, because the more you shift your way of thinking, the more better things are going to happen. The more you're going to be happier, the more you're going to raise your vibration, the more you're going to want to laugh, the more you're going to want to, have a good time. So during this period in time, as hard as it is, we are all going through upgrades. We are all awakened. We are all connected to source at this point in time. Everybody's on different journeys. Everybody's on different timelines. Everybody's in different steps of their journey at this point in time. But I really want, everyone, if you're watching this video, think about what you're going through. Think about what you've been going through in your steps, okay? It might not be all joyous every day, but you have to just let it go, because in the end, it's just going to feel so good. You're going to have that that raise of your vibration, okay? You're going to feel it all over your body, and you're just going to know at that point in time that you're in a different level, okay? That's how I feel. I feel like I'm moving in the right direction. I am definitely moving in the right direction. I'm able to see things more clearer. I'm able to give people better readings at this point in time, not like they weren't bad before, but it's different. It's different. It's a different accuracy. It's more accurate at this point in time. Also, it's so like calming. It's just so relaxed, and there's no more judgment. You know, before, I guess I was giving myself a lot of judgment. The ego was coming through, and let me tell you something. Like, my ego is always constantly trying to come through. But you know what? You have to be you. I have to be me. Everybody has to be authentic to themselves and who they are, because at the end of the day, nothing else matters, right? Nothing else matters. So thank you for listening to my video. I just really wanted to put that out because I was feeling a little off, and I'm sure other people are feeling the same way I am as well. And you know what? Like I said, it might not be the same, might be a little different, but this is what to expect. So thank you for watching. Email me anytime. Bye.